Tips for answering your exams and assignment questions effectively. The purpose of assignments and examinations questions. Most assignment and examination questions are set to help you develop or test your understanding skills, analytical skills, and your ability to present arguments effectively. Assignment or examination questions may be set based on varieties of reasons, which include to demonstrate that you know the facts concerning the topic or subject. Demonstrate you can intelligently discuss a statement or a proposition that they offered you. Demonstrate that you can explore the argument for and against any given issue. Present your own opinions and ideas on a topic. Demonstrate that you can evaluate the validity of a case. Demonstrate that you can analyze a statement, a body of work, or a data set. Analyzing questions. To effectively understand the assignment of exam questions, you need to pay close attention to the wordings of the questions. Be prepared to analyze the keywords found in the question. Answering a question successfully lies in producing exactly what the question asked. Focus your attention to the topics they want you to discuss. Stay within the limits of the answers they want you to provide. There are 3 elements you should look out for in your assignment or examination questions. 1. The principal issue or concept behind the question. 2. The key terms which embody that concept or tell you what to deal with. 3. The instructional terms that will help you to understand how to approach the question. Understanding the principal issues. The first principle of understanding your assignment question is knowing your audience. Another basic principle of understanding the questions is knowing the purpose of the question, and allowing that purpose to shape your discussions. Your professor wants to see you work through complex ideas and deepen your knowledge through the process of producing the paper. Each assignment, be it an argumentative paper, reaction paper, reflective paper, lab report, discussion question, essay exam, or project proposal, is ultimately about your learning. To succeed with writing assignments, and benefit from them, you have to understand their learning-related purposes. You are using the assignment to demonstrate to your examiner your ability to analyze and understand topic. Understanding the key terms in the question. Every assignment or examination question contains keywords or phrases that tell you what topic you are expected to write about. They define the topic, indicating the areas you should concentrate on. The keywords are generally easy to identify, as they are likely to be the topics that you have studied during lectures. Instructional terms. Instructional terms are commonly used for setting essay questions. The instructional terms always come in the form of verb or action words, which instruct you or directing you in the approach you should take towards the proposition or addressing the question or statement. The exact meaning of the terms will vary slightly depending upon the subject you are studying. Look out for those instructional terms and think carefully about their meaning in relation to the given question. Understanding the exact meaning of the instructional terms will help you to successfully and effectively interpret the question. Examples of instructional terms. Account for. Explain the reason for, giving an indication of all relevant circumstances. Analyze. Study in depth, identifying and describing in detail the main characteristics, with the implications on the subject of discussion. Assess. Examine closely, with a view to weighing up a particular situation, consider in a balanced way the strengths and weaknesses, or points for and against a proposition. In conclusion, state your judgment clearly. Comment. State clearly and in moderate fashion your opinions on the material in question. Support your views with references to suitable evidence or explanations. Compare. Look for similarities and differences between two or more things. Contrast. Deliberately single out and emphasize the differences and dissimilarities between two or more things. Criticize. Give your judgment about a statement or body of work. Explore its implications, discussing all the evidence which is available. Be specific in your examination. Define. Set down the precise meaning of something. Be prepared to state the limits of the definition. Take note of multiple meanings if they exist. Describe. Give a detailed and comprehensive account of something. Discuss. Investigate and examine by careful argument. Explore the implications or the advantages or disadvantages. Debate the case and possibly consider any alternatives. This is probably the most common instruction term which requires you to produce interesting knowledge in response to the given topic in the question. Evaluate. Make an appraisal of the worth of something in light of its truth or utility. Emphasize the views of authorities as well as your personal estimation. Explain. Make plain, account for, clarify, interpret and spell out the material you present, giving reasons for important features or developments. How far? This is similar to questions which begin with "to what extent." You are expected to make your case or present your argument, whilst showing an awareness that alternate or even contradictory explanations may exist. Careful assessment and weighing of evidence are called for. Illustrate. Make clear and explicit, by the discussion of concrete examples. Justify. Show adequate grounds for decisions or conclusions. Answer or refute the objectives likely to be made against them. Outline. Give the main features or the general principles of a subject, omitting minor details and emphasizing structure or arrangement. Relate. Show how things are connected, and how they possibly affect, cause or resemble each other. Review. Make a survey of and examine the subject critically. State. Present the main points in brief and clear form. Trace. Follow the development or history of a topic from some point of origin. Pitfalls to avoid. Answering the wrong question. Some student read a question with no more than a quick glance, then immediately start answering it simply because they know a lot about the subject, or think there is limited time to answer the question, but they unfortunately misread the question in the process. Read and understand the question properly before answering. Misunderstanding the point in the question. This happens when you badly placed emphasis, or do not know the most important part of the question. Misunderstanding the emphasis in the question. Complex questions may include several items, but call for a particular emphasis that can be easy to spot. Misreading the instruction. No matter how clearly a question is expressed, there are always students that fail to follow its instructions. This commonly happens when the questions present a range of options. Not reading other instructions. Most students, after reading the assignment question, immediately rush into answering the questions without reading other important supporting instructions. Ignorance of those instructions can cause you not to follow the guideline of the assignment and fail the assessment. Changing the question. This happens when the student reads the question, then decides to reproduce their own version of the question, through which they would remove some essential parts of the question or instructions. Wandering off the point. Sometimes through the process of changing the questions, students would answer the question they would like to have been asked rather than the one they have been asked to answer, mostly because they were partially prepared for the assignment or exam. See our lesson on tips for effective examination preparation. Summary. Understanding the purpose of every assignment or examination question will help you successfully answer the question. Analyzing questions lies in paying close attention to the three elements of questions, which include the principal issue, the key terms, and instruction terms. Each assignment, be it an argumentative paper, reaction paper, reflective paper, lab report, discussion question, essay exam, or project proposal, is ultimately about your learning, and success lies in understanding the learning-related purposes. The instructional terms always come in the form of verbs or action words, which instruct you and directs your approach towards the proposition or address for the question or statement. At Talent and Skills Hub, you can be supported by our instructors, academic skills advisors and mentors for sessions on quality academic writing and study skills. You can book an appointment for one-to-one or group tutoring through our website, tshub.com.